Hey everyone, G Loves Trains here. Now today I'm going to be visiting a completely random station in the UK. So a few weeks back, me and my little bestie from work, we were kind of firing video ideas at each other and I came up with this one. So I went on to a sort of random online word generator. I wrote out a list of all the railway stations in the UK and I selected one to go to today at random. Wanborough. Where the frick is that? Yep, that's right, I am off to Wanborough today and admittedly I had never heard of Wanborough before, but I looked it up and it is a station down south. So I am actually very excited to get down there and head to Wanborough. Oh, I'm a little bit out of breath from crossing over the footbridge to platform 2 there, but I am starting my journey today here at Macclesfield, and you know what, it is actually quite warm out. I'm starting to think I should have worn my shorts, but not a lot I can do about that now. I'm just waiting for my first train. It's coming in about 15 minutes. I am on Avanti West Coast Pendolino 390-112 and it is a refurbished one. Also, I am sitting in coach G, probably my favourite coach I have to say, but I didn't even find this out until just a couple of weeks ago. But coach G, I think it used to be first class and then it went to standard premium, but they have actually now converted it into an extra standard carriage, which is brilliant. It's also really quiet in this carriage at the moment anyways. I've got just under 2 hours on board this train. I am actually on it for the rest of the duration of the service down to the terminus of London Euston. Oh, it makes you so relaxed when you do a long ride like that. I really did not want to get off that train then, but I have made it to London Euston. And you know what as well, half of my entire journey has just been taken up on that first train. Right, I have come to the outside of the station. I will be heading back in there in a minute though. Now there were 2 routes that I could have taken today to get to Wanborough. One of them was to go via London, which is obviously the route that I've taken, but the other one was to go via Reading. Now that one was actually a little bit more cheaper, but it was also a little bit more longer and there were more changeovers. So I did decide to take the quicker route, even though it is a bit more expensive, but also it gives me a chance to face my fear of going riding on the London Underground. So I'm going to head into Euston Tube Station now and head down into the scary London Underground tunnel. So I am headed from Euston to Waterloo, so I do have to get myself onto the Northern Line, and I've been told to look out for the signs that point me in the direction of the Charing Cross branch.
This is the Northern Line train terminating at Kennington. Change here for Bakerloo, Jubilee and Waterloo and City lines and National Rail services. This station is Waterloo.
Right, I'm just happy I made it onto the correct tube train, but I am at Waterloo, and usually when I'm at Waterloo it's in Merseyside, but not this time, it's actually the London one. I am just heading up to the mainline station now, ready for my next train. I actually have no clue what time it is right now, to be honest. I'm not too sure if I've ever ridden with South Western Railway. There's a chance that I have done, like a couple of years ago, but if I did then I don't have any memory of it, so at least I can remember it this time. I am on 444014 and I am very happy to be on here as well because there is aircon, which is cooling me down greatly as I'm super sweaty in general, and also obviously because I've just come from being underground. Initially when I boarded this train it did remind me of being on a class 350 Desiro, but that is because the class 444 is a Desiro as well, built by Siemens. Now this train is also connected up to a class 450 and I was a bit torn, do I get in the class 44 bit or the class 450 bit? Now, I did actually have a sneak peek a couple of hours ago at which train I'd be getting next, and that has turned out to be a class 450, so I thought in order to get a ride on both classes I'd get on the 444 train now.
The next station is Guildford.
It's took me half an hour for the train to bring me to Guildford, and this is definitely the first time I've ever been to Guildford, but I do only have a 20-minute change over here, so I am literally just going to cross over from, I think it just brought me into platform 4 to platform 6, and I think my last train is already pulled in. I'm on 450 to 0074. Now this train has seating in a 3x2 configuration, but like with the class 444, it's also got aircon and power sockets, and it is another really quiet service. I think I've got 6 minutes on board here, something like that, because Wanborough is the first stop on this service. Well, would you look at this. I am so happy the random station generator has brought me to Wanborough, because it proper looks like my kind of a station. It's quiet, it's in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm really going to enjoy my time here. It has taken me just under 4 hours to get here. The station itself has got seating areas, it's got information displays, it has got a ticket machine, and it's got a lovely view of some fields over there. Wanborough's got 2 platforms, it's run by SWR, and you've also got a limited GWR service. Now for a quiet station, it does actually get a high frequency of service. So the South Western Railway services between Guildford and Farnham run every 30 minutes in each direction on weekdays, and then on Sundays it's an hourly service. And as for the Great Western Railway services between Reading and Red Hill / Gatwick Airport, it is more limited on a weekday and there isn't any on a Sunday. And when you're at Wanborough, you put your knickers on your head, you put your knickers on your head, you put your knickers on your head. When you're at Wanborough, you put your knickers on your head and you shout, "Squishy babies!" Alright, just coming out of the station. So Wanborough itself is a village in Surrey, but the railway station here at Wanborough is situated between Wanborough and Normandy. Now with this being a village, there's not actually a lot around here. I am off for a walk, I'm not entirely sure where to, just see where I end up. But I did notice on maps, which was very entertaining, that there's actually, it turns out, a neighbourhood called Christmas Pie, which is just down the road. But again, there's nothing there, it's just a brilliant name. It is a really lovely place to come for a little walk, this, or even a cycle. And I was aiming for this little walking trail that I've seen, but it turns out that it's actually called the Christmas Pie Trail. And I tell you what, it's beautiful weather today as well to come for a walk. Bet you I'll get home tonight and have a red nose. The railway line's just on top of that bridge there. The trail is just behind me here. I think I am going to go and have a wander along it. I honestly cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed today coming to Wanborough. Do you know what? I'll tell you something else. I have noticed it before, but it's never stuck in my head so much. I say the word today a lot in my vlogs. It's just one of the most popular words I use, I think. But anyways, I think in the future I am going to come and make more vlogs like this, because choosing a station at random to come to, I just got such a buzz from it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye,